Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another Success Spotlight with Mailbox Power. My name is Wendy McGee, and I am the Director of Client Relations here at Mailbox Power. And I am so excited this morning to be interviewing Cliff Priest. He is an insurance broker. Cliff, is that correct? Insurance salesman. You work with insurance, Medicare. You were telling me a little before the call. Maybe you can introduce yourself a little more.
Well, I'm a broker for all the carriers in North Carolina, South Carolina, and we focus primarily on Medicare market. Those people in senior market that need Medicare Advantage, Medicare supplements, Medicare drug cards.
Awesome. I'm so excited to have you on this morning and to ask you a little bit about how you use Mailbox Power in your business. But first, tell me a little bit about you. Tell me about your background, maybe a little bit more about your business, what you like to do. Let everyone know a little bit more about you.
Well, I've been in insurance now a little over 3 decades. I started in 1993 and have been in pretty much life and health production all of that time. We became focused to the Medicare market in 2010, and that's pretty much where we've stayed. And we don't get out of our lane. It's sometimes tempting, but we don't. And when I talk to other agents about how to build a successful business, it's stay focused in your area of expertise and don't get drawn out into other areas. Leave that to other people.
I love that. I think that's great advice. And then you get really, really good at what you do.
Yes.
And it sounds like you're really good at what you do. So that is wonderful. So tell me a little bit about how you've done your marketing in the past, maybe how you came to find out about Mailbox Power. Give us a little bit of history about that, as other insurance agents might be watching this and thinking, I'm interested in how you're having success in the direct mail area.
Well, I have 1,846 customers. I'm an individual broker, and I manage that with myself and one assistant. And if we didn't use automation like I get through mailboxes, we would not be able to do that. I have been able to use mailboxes program to really focus in on people, staying interrelated with them without actually having to do it all myself, which would be impossible now. We have as many as, so 1 month we have 185 birthdays. When I started out, I would individually call these folks or individually send them cards, and that's just not possible anymore. So the automation from send out, or the automation for mailboxes sending out all of our stuff for us makes that possible, which we wouldn't be able to do otherwise.
Oh, that's really exciting. That is amazing that you have almost 2,000 clients and you and one other employee are able to do it
Yes.
all on your own. That you definitely need automations, right? You definitely need that ability, like you said, to be able to send things out. I love how Mailbox Power makes that so personalized. Every one of your 185 clients that you mentioned for that month are getting a personalized card or gift from you.
Everybody loves the brownies.
Everybody loves
Everybody
the
loves the
brownies.
brownies. Yes.
People say all the time to us, hey, expand more into your, other products. Give us more things to send. But then everyone sends the brownies. 80+% of our clients are sending brownies.
I
So
get calls from my customers thanking me for the wonderful brownies. It's not like, oh, thanks, you sent me something. It's like, wow, these were really good.
they are
Um,
good.
they
Yes,
are.
for sure.
You know,
I
I
love
have, it's been a real problem, to be honest, because sometimes people have passed away and you don't know it. They've moved and you don't know it. And so you get the brownies back. And so you kind of have to eat them.
you have to eat them, don't you? You totally have to eat them.
Oh yeah, it's catching up to me
Yeah,
too.
it's just not growing up. Well, I love what you said about you wouldn't be able to do your business the way that you do it without, a system like Mailbox Power, the support of Mailbox Power. And we love hearing that. And that's just why we're here. So maybe, Cliff, do you have a certain experience or maybe a certain, you talked about birthdays, but maybe something that you do in your business or something that really stands out to you that you've used Mailbox Power for that you'd like to share or that you could tell, other business owners about?
Well, I use it to do all my automated card touches. Obviously, we do the brownies. We do the brownies for we do the brownies for birthdays, and we do that for every birthday. A lot of folks I've heard are using it like when people first sign up, but it's a great retention tool. Um, it takes about 85 to $90 now to acquire a new client. Um, when you can spend 16 to 17 on these brownies and the mail through the year and keep a client. So the reason I got involved with this when I first heard the discussion going on was I didn't believe it at first, but I was like, okay, I've spent some money on other ideas that didn't work. Why not try this out? And so far, it really has. We've always been good about retaining customers because you'll never grow an agency, you'll never grow a book of business if you don't retain customers. And since we've been doing this, we're moving into now seeing year four retention, not year 2 or 3, but year 4 retention is over 90%. And I attribute a lot of that to being able to automatically touch my customers through the year. I use the brownies for the birthday. I use the half birthday card. I use the card for Christmas. That's done. And then now I use a card for my Medicare Advantage customers that when AEP comes, that basically says, hey, if your plan is working, you probably don't want to change it. But if there's a problem, please give us a call and we'll work on it for you. So instead of trying to call, uh, when it comes to Medicare Advantage, I think we're of the 1,846 customers, we're about 790, 800. Okay, they're not quite 50% of the book. So still, we can't talk to 800 people at one time and get it squeezed in.
Right.
But I can click that button and send every one of them a card, and the ones that have a problem will call us, and the ones that don't will be like, okay, and they stay calm and they don't call other people or the people on TV because they know we're looking out for them.
Well,
And
and
that's how I use it. I mean, that's literally how I use the system.
okay, I love that. And what I love about direct mail, and I can tell you do too, is that you know that your clients are going to see that and actually get that. It's not going to get lost in email. It's not going to get lost in, a text, or hopefully they check their messenger or some other form of digital communication that's going to come in the mail. They're going to pick it up. They're going to look at it. And I
And
think
you guys do a really good job at making it look personal, as opposed to just another form letter that just gets thrown in the trash. It's the cards make the difference.
yes.
And in a world where everybody looks the same and behaves the same, you have to make yourself look different. And we get that with you guys, and it's great.
Well, and we hear that a lot, that the merge field and being able to put, the actual client's name on there rather than, current resident. I throw all current resident things away, but if something comes and it says, yep, exactly. If it says, hi Wendy or hi Cliff, I'm going to look at it, and then I'm going to recognize your business and go, oh my gosh, this is, the company that I work with that sends me brownies on my birthday, and that always is, sending out additional like touches that help me to feel like, okay, I'm an important client. I also love that it gives that feeling to the client of that extra effort, that personal touch that is on top of, what we see so much of the time. You buy from a company, even companies that you pay every single month a subscription. When was the last time Netflix sent you anything? Or when was the last time, we pay a lot of money to some of these companies that we love their service,
Yeah.
that additional touch. And people love to support a business where they have a relationship with you. They know that you're the owner of the business. You are a valued client. You can call and talk to them if you need to, and you're reaching out and letting them know, hey, listen, you need to know about this. This is important. Or hey, we wanted to remember that it's been 4 years since you became our client. Thank you. We appreciate that. So it does allow you to do all of those things and to have them be very personalized, but automated, so that the business owner can work smart. Like you said, there's only a couple of you, so you have to do that. So that's awesome.
I can email a lot of my customers, but it doesn't have the same effect as when you go click, and they get a card in the mail. We get really, like, when I need somebody to reach back out and talk to us, we get like, let's say we've been trying to call them and they're not picking up, because I deal with seniors and they don't like to answer their phone, especially if they are not completely sure who's calling.
Calling,
Uh,
yeah.
but you send them a card hey, we've been trying to reach you. We need to talk to you about whatever. They'll call
Mhm.
in. They'll call in, and that makes life a lot easier when you're trying to reach all these people with only two of us.
Well, and I don't you think, Cliff, where you are, your primary customer is over the age of 65, it sounds like, and
All of them. Yeah,
they
I mean, I have a very small piece of business that's under 65, but they are basically behave like 65 because they're on Medicare and they're disabled.
well, and I feel like, I mean, I know with my parents, they going to the mail every day is a big part of their life. That they grew up going to the mailbox, the digital, the things that we do digitally, a lot of them are, I mean, my father-in-law doesn't even text. So he would not, I mean, and he's, very successful, smart, great, awesome businessman, but he has chosen to do phone, email, and the mail. He
Right.
doesn't even text. So I think too that just is it's a trusted piece of information too. They know that it's coming from you for sure. It's got a stamp on it. It's, coming with their name on it. They recognize your logo, your business. So I just think it's awesome. And I love that, you're sharing with other insurance agents and other business owners how that's worked for you. Is there anything else that you would love to share with anyone who's watching this video just about Mailbox Power and what it's done for your business?
Well, as an insurance broker, I'm inundated constantly with people telling me how they can help me market. I mean, the phone never stops ringing about how they can help me market. And I've played with a lot of them, but I would suggest to anybody who is watching this or who is thinking about mailbox, etc., to jump in and give it a shot. Worst case scenario, you'll make your customers happy, send them some brownies. I mean, that's the worst thing that you will do. You won't offend a single one of them, and just see how it works. Like I said, we've always been able to maintain a good retention, but ever since I brought this program in, I mean, I'll give um, an exact example. We have 340 cases with Aetna Medicare Advantage. This last year, when that renewed, we only lost 3 people
Oh,
to
wow.
voluntary disenrollment. That means we kept everybody else, and every single one of those people are on my Mailbox Acceptor program, Mailbox Power program, to get they get 3 cards from us through you guys every year. And is the Aetna program good for them? Yes, but retention, we exceed all of Aetna's metrics. I mean, we lost 3 out of 345 people, so that is a heck of a retention, and I think a lot of it is to what we're able to do with you guys at Mailbox Power.
Oh, that's awesome. Cliff, thank you so much for sharing about this and taking time out of your busy schedule, especially now that I know there's only two of you. I'm like,
It's the slow season right now. It's the lull before the storm.
well, that is awesome. And that is what I love about Mailbox Power, I think the most. I get to interview so many different affiliates and clients that are having success and having really remarkable success. And I'm a business owner outside of being a consultant here with Mailbox Power too. And so I use Mailbox Power to stay in touch with my clients and to build
Yeah,
relationships. And I make sure that every single new client I have is entered into my contact base in Mailbox Power and on my birthday list and on my thank you for, the first appointment list. And now, the anniversary of being in my business for a year and all of these touches that we kind of call our core automations or core touches that we feel like every business should be doing. So you're a great example of that. I'm so glad that Mailbox Power has been able to help you in your business and that it's a key part of your marketing, if
it
not,
is.
a major part of your marketing. So it's really,
I
really
think it's my number one retention tool.
awesome. That is what we want to hear. And I know that's true. I know that's true because I'm talking to so many clients, like I said, who use Mailbox Power and they're having, no response to emails or mild response to emails to the point where they phase out so much more of their digital marketing and drive people to their websites and to their, like you said, to their renewal offers and to the things that they need their clients to know about through that direct mail piece because they know that it's getting there. So
One of the folks that's kind of my competition was telling me how much more they were doing on Facebook and Google now,
yeah,
and
yeah.
I encourage them to keep going over there because they whatever they spend over there, they're not spending on their direct mail, and I'm going to stay in direct mail and hope everybody else goes digital because again, we will stand out and they will disappear in
Yes.
all the noise.
Yes, that's so true. That's so true. Good advice. Well, Cliff, you're awesome. Thank you so much for spending some time with us this morning and telling us more about what you're doing with Mailbox Power. And if you're watching this video and you're thinking, hey, I want to be like Cliff, I want to do something different, I want to stand out, I want my phone to ring, I want to get the message to, my clients, and then I want to keep those clients. I want to have those relationships and that retention. Go over and check us out at mailboxpower.com or get with the person who sent you this video so they can tell you a little bit more about Mailbox Power. So Cliff, thank you again for joining me today. And everyone, have a great rest of your day. We appreciate your time. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.